Welcome everybody, my name is Misty Chronexia, and this is a big announcement. If you are familiar with myself and the type of content that I do, you may notice that my studio is slightly different than usual. There's a reason for that. If you're not familiar with my type of content and you just came to see the drama on it, well, you might have something else in store. You may notice that my wife has been pregnant and it's been causing us a little bit of trouble. So,
there you go, Master.
Thank you, lovely. We're not having a divorce.
Of course not. Why would we?
If you came with that optic in mind, I'm sorry if I clickbaited you in. It's actually what I think is good news and maybe some bad news for my veteran viewers. But at the same time, also something exciting. As I've mentioned, she is pregnant. She is now
7 months.
Yeah, you want to show it? Here you go.
There you go, pregnant belly.
She's pregnant with all the chocolate she ate. So the first thing we have to let you guys know is a little bit of backstory. Ever since January, we switched the schedule. We went with something that I call the anime of the day, where we did 4 to 5 episodes a week. And the way it worked, it was that I recorded all the episodes on Monday, and then
I took care of the editing day by day.
Yeah.
And he voiced over and I
While she was preparing the templates for the day, I would write the script, I would record it, and then she would
put everything together.
And then we had about 2 hours of rendering and exporting and uploading, and that gave about 15 to 20 hours per video for the both of us. So split between two, it was a full day of work.
Yeah, for the both of us.
So what ended up happening is with Jess here in Canada, myself, my channel, we are a corporation. We are incorporated. So we are, by legislation, forced to give her a maternity leave.
Because I'm an employee, so
yeah,
I can't...
She's hired under the...
Misty Chronexia Inc. company.
Yeah. So because of that, Jess is going to be leaving, so I didn't
leaving.
Well, leaving
Not working anymore.
On a maternity leave. She's still gonna be around. She's gonna do her own thing as her pace feels like it, but she's not gonna be working for me anymore. So a few days ago, I made a post on. It's really echoey. I don't like this. We started moving some of the stuff, and
reason why it's empty.
Yeah. And
I think it was last week.
Yeah,
on Twitter.
Yeah, a little while back, I started looking for a new submission for people to take over her place. But even if I do find someone that is to my liking,
it's complicated.
Yeah, because the way it works is I would have to upload the files, and then this person would have to download them, and then edit, and then submit it to me, and then I would have to check over and make sure it's okay.
If it's not okay, then it's re-exporting. That takes about 40 to 60 minutes.
And it's just not something that's possible. It's not possible in the span of one day to make a video and follow the schedule that I have.
And it's even worse if the person's not in the same time zone as we are.
Yeah.
If there's a 6-7 hours difference, then we're gonna be like, it's 2 o'clock in the morning and we have to do the upload.
Pretty much. And since we don't really have the person in our office, in
our vicinity.
Yeah, it just makes it awkward and not really feasible. So the reason this is all bringing it up is I'm gonna stop doing the anime of the day, at least not as religiously as I've been doing them. Maybe it's gonna happen once or twice a week if I have the time, if I have something that I want to fill in. They're still remotely easy to produce, but I can't have it done
every day.
Yeah, it's still like 15 to 20 hours of work, so I wouldn't have the time to make it. So too long didn't read. The format is anime of the day is gonna stop. What that means is not that the videos are gonna stop. I am probably going to go back to doing top lists that I've been doing since As you can tell by the ratio of the last one I did, they're still very in demand. So I might just tweak a little bit the format of it, but go back to actual top 10s and maybe
top 20s.
Yeah, going even higher than that, but just fiddle with the format just a tiny bit to make it
a better pacing.
Yeah, better pacing and just a more up-to-date version. There's so many anime that came out lately, so
that we haven't been able to talk about because lack of time.
Well, yeah, and also just it didn't really fit in the mood that I wanted to do. So that takes care of that. And since going back to this whole move thing, so we needed a new place. So we found a house that we fell in love with, and
I had to keep a poker face, but my poker face sucks.
She's really bad.
So I was like,
it's all right. It's all right.
It's all right. Teary eyes, like this is so pretty.
So we did the paperwork and everything for the last month. It's been a pretty big hurdle to take in consideration that she's also pregnant, and that's also
hoping that the kid doesn't come before the house is officially ours.
Yeah. So that leads us to having the move that happens
this weekend.
Well, yeah, we were having the keys tomorrow, so we're gonna move all the stuff by Saturday. By the time you see this, it should be today that I'm gonna upload this video. So yeah, we're gonna be in the move of everything in the current week, and I won't really have time to make my usual schedule.
Things.
Yeah. So we are gonna do a tour of the house, probably on. Since we get the key tomorrow, we'll film it, but the time that I edit everything together is probably going to be by Wednesday or
maybe Thursday
at the latest. If you guys want to see where we're going to be, what's going to look inside.
Well, it's not going to be staged. There's not going to be anything in it, but you'll be able to see the rooms and the paint and everything.
Yeah. And where the baby Misty's room is going to be, and all the cool stuff like that. Bringing me to my last point that I needed to cover, considering Jess is leaving, I'm still gonna take control of the main channel, still do the same content you guys have subscribed to and just have been watching for the past years, and that shouldn't change at all. The thing that's gonna change is gonna be...
my channel.
Yeah, I do have a secondary channel. Maybe some of you guys are already subscribed to it. I have about 100,000 people.
110, 116, I think.
Something like that.
I don't know.
And those people probably came for the top that
tens.
The top 10s that I had back in the day.
That are now very, very bad.
They're terrible. But it's not going to be top 10s anymore on there. It's going to be what we're going to call...
family vlogs.
Family vlog. It's gonna become her channel. So if you like her... if she's not annoying
subscribe to me.
If she's not annoying you, I'm gonna leave a link to the second channel. She's gonna take over it. She's gonna be the host. She's gonna film everything with the baby. If you like us as a family and you want to keep updated, I know it's not everyone. A lot of people just come for the top 10s. But that's fine too. But for the veteran fans that I have that really care about us, it's gonna be a place where you can see us vlog and maybe go.
Shopping and
stuff like that.
Stuff like that.
More
just
everyday
life with the baby.
Yeah. So those are the plans that are upcoming in the following days. Schedule shall return to normal by the week.
Normal.
Yeah. Well, yeah. by sometimes
2016 schedule.
Yeah. By I think next week after that. Yeah. So it should settle down by then. So thank you guys for sticking around for this update. I hope we covered everything. If there's any more questions that I just glossed over, I'll probably put a description down or
answer the comments.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye for those. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
Did I forget anything?
think so. I don't think so.
Cool. So thank you guys very much for your time. We have the new channel that you can go check out.
Yeah, Misty Squared.
Yeah, Misty Squared.
Or Misty 2, because there's Misty and there's Misty.
Yeah. So, so that's gonna be it.
Thanks a lot for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. We love you.
She does.
One more time, rewind. I'll find another way back here. All these memories I will can see a better plan from here. One more time, rewind. I'll find another way back here.